Welcome to this edition of Labor Vision. I'm Bob Delaney, Executive Director of the Institute for Labor Studies and Research. Labor Vision, a production of the Institute, focuses on topics of importance to working Rhode Island families. We hope you enjoy this evening's edition.
Okay, welcome everyone. This is tremendous seeing the showing. My name is Paul Santos. I'm the president of Local 251. I've worked at Rhode Island Hospital as an employee for 27 years and lived in this community for 44 of my soon-to-be 49 years. Kind of tipped my age a little bit. I want to thank all of you for coming here today. I want to thank all the Teamster members from the hospital for taking a day away from your families to be here. And I want to thank the Teamsters that don't work at the hospital because you're concerned about good jobs for all working people and all working Teamsters in the state of Rhode Island. I want to thank everyone who's here from our community, elected officials, clergy, people of faith, labor leaders, concerned members of the public. It means a lot that you're here today, and we look forward from hearing from you. Some members at the hospital ask, why are we having it at the church? We're here today because what happens at Rhode Island Hospital doesn't just affect the workers there. It affects every single one of us. Lifespan is the largest provider in our state. The problems that bring us here today, understaffing, layoffs, equipment shortages, not knowing if our jobs are going to be there tomorrow, these are the same problems that undermine our ability to deliver quality patient care at the hospital. We have to stop building a false barrier between workers and the community. Lifespan is also the biggest employer in our state. The hopes of workers at Rhode Island Hospital, job security, fair wages, affordable health care, retirement security, these are hopes that all workers have. They're the American dream, and we're here to fight for it. Several months ago, we launched the campaign for good jobs and quality care. Our pamphlet explains the campaign and tells its members' stories. I'm sure most of you, or hopefully all of you, have gotten this and went through it. You know, it talks about Alice Collins, who has to cover 56 patients in 3 units all by herself because of understaffing. Claudia LaValle, who bought a pulse ox monitor with her own money because patients were turning blue and she didn't have the equipment she needed to make sure they were getting oxygen. It doesn't sound like safe and good quality care. Sabrina Anderson, who doesn't have enough to retire on. Nooch Keller, who makes $12.46 an hour with no health insurance. We've brought our concerns to the hospital and sat down to negotiate in good faith. Today, we come together, speak out on these issues. And the hospital's response, excuse me, sorry about that. But together, we can make our voices heard. We want to hear from everyone tonight, including community members, about questions, feelings, and concerns. We will hold a special meeting for the hospital workers immediately following the Speak Out, so we can answer questions hear ideas, and discuss plans. We ask all Local 251 members who are here to stay for that after this meeting with the community. First, let's hear from employees who are on the front lines. And I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Armando Brazil, CNA at Rhode Island Hospital.
Thank you very much, everyone. As Paul said, my name is Armando Brazil. I'm a CNA at Rhode Island Hospital. I took the job about 6 years ago for two reasons in mind. One, I needed a safe and secure job to take care of my family. And two, I really wanted to make a difference in the community. I wanted to feel like I was giving back to people that I worked and lived with. So I've worked there for 6 years, faithfully, and I've seen a lot in those 6 years. I've seen a lot of what Rhode Island Hospital and the Lifespan Corporation was and what it's turning into. As Paul had mentioned about unsafe staffing, we're definitely overworked. We don't have enough staff most days to take care of everybody on the floor. And we're not just workers there. I mean, we're our patients as well. I've taken care of some of you here in the room, and it's sad because I see the loved ones when they're waiting for someone to come answer a call bell and say, "Well, we understand that you're short today." Shouldn't have to explain that to a family member. We shouldn't have to tell them, "Yes, we are short-staffed today." They shouldn't know that. All they know is that their loved one is in bed, sick, not feeling good, and that someone there with a loving touch and a caring smile is going to take care of their family. We've been told that most of the employees, we only want money. We want more money, and we're asking for too much. In all my dealings with all of you that work in the hospital, the biggest complaint has been, we need more help. And I say it's, when I'm confronted with that about more money, I say no one here is looking for more money versus we're looking for quality of life. I'd rather spend more time with my family at home, with my 3 children and my wife, than having to work more overtime just to make ends meet. So in closing, being here today, you're not only sending a message to the community, you're sending a message to the Lifespan Corporation that we count, we matter, and we make that place run. Thank you.
Thank you, Armando. Now, patient register. Did I say that right? I was going to say OSR, but she said many people wouldn't understand what OSRs are. But Judy Fort.
Hello, everyone. My name is Judith Forts. I'm a patient registrar. I came to Rhode Island Hospital 17 years ago for the job security so that I may take care of my 4 children and not have to keep changing jobs. And we, as employees, come to work every day to take care of patients, make sure the hospital is running smooth, make sure people are fed, everything's cleaned, and it hurts that they're trying to take away all of our job security. And the last thing I want to say is thanks for everyone coming out for the same common goal, and that is a fair contract. Okay?
Thank you, Judy. Now, Antonio Andrade, UA.
Good afternoon, fellow Teamsters, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Andrade, and I work for Rhode Island Hospital for about 10 years. Previously to that, I used to work in a factory, which went out of business, and I was a union vice president at that, which was Union Wiring Company in Pawtucket. I'm 57 years old, and obviously I'm wondering about my retirement. Because, as you know, probably in 20, 25 years, the Social Security, who knows, it will become insolvent. Even today, anybody lives on Social Security, he lives basically in poverty with cost of living. And as far as I'm concerned, Lifespan Corporation doesn't understand that the people need to live decent after spend so many years take care of the others. And it's a shameful. In reality, it's a shameful. A corporation with 15,000 employees doesn't offer a retirement plan for their employees. And for the executives, they put so much money in their retirement plans. I'm gonna briefly make a comment on the situation. Lifespan Corporation, for the fiscal year 2014, has made contributions toward his CEO, which is Dr. Babineau, the amount of $177,000. Well, that represents a weekly total of approximately $3,700 a week. Now, 2 years ago, Lifespan, they stopped make contributions, which was 4%, I remember. They stop do the contributions to all 401k because they can afford to put in my 401k $2,000 a year, $3,000 a year, maybe $4,000 a year, if it's the most. But Lifespan can afford to put $3,700 a week, and they cannot afford to put $3,000 a year on people that frontline, work every day, take care of the patients, do the laundry for the patients. It's a shameful. I'm sorry, but it's a shameful. They should think about it. So, brothers and sisters, when you negotiate a contract, the two most important things you negotiate is wage and benefits. But for far, benefits is the most important. And within the benefits, it's the retirement. So we have to get together, try to get something for our retirement. We don't want to live in poverty. When we're 70 years old, 75, we have to choose between food and pills, which it's happened now in the United States of America. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Tony. During the setup here, business agent Eddie Carrero was given a note to read, or actually was just given to us, but, oh, sorry, technical difficulties. And I mean, I think the letter speaks louder than word.
This is a testimony from Anna Rocha. She's been a union member for the last 12 years, the entire time at Medical Records. The last few years, I have seen about 25% of her department downsized. We went from all the desks filled on first and second shift to some empty spots on first and more than half the desks empty on second. While some of our work has been reduced due to technology, there is still plenty to do and not enough staff to do it. However, she's confused. Why does a department that has lost about 25% of its staff need 5 shift leads, 3 supervisors, and a department manager? Why have two postings going up for 2 additional supervisors? Why will there be more management staff than employees on 3rd shift and almost as many as in 2nd shift? Why are there shift leads and supervisors performing union jobs? Why are there union employees not being trained to perform these jobs? These are her questions and her issues. She fears for her job security because actions are loudly declaring that her position is being threatened. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Okay, now we're going to bring up Brooke Reeves, committee member, and kind of give like an update a little bit on what's been happening in negotiations. So Brooke Reeves, liaison.
Good afternoon, everybody. In the past, contract negotiations with the hospital were done behind closed doors. Workers had no voice. Our issues weren't addressed, and the problems just got worse. This time, the workers have a voice. The proposals we brought to the hospital came from the members and the workers at the negotiating table. We've spoken up for not only the workers, but the patients. Lifespan refuses to listen. We've asked for job security and protections. In return, Lifespan proposes to eliminate the no layoff clause and all job security protections. We asked for more retirement security. Management cut our 403B in the middle of our last contract. Now they want no changes. Management has rejected all of our proposals about safe staffing and improving patient care, including our proposals to restrict temporary workers and the subcontracting. Yesterday, it got downright insulting. When we talked about wages, management told us no wage increases until September. We said, that'll be 2 years without a raise. And what they said was, you got a raise 2 years ago. That should cover you. This is insulting, it's disrespectful, but it's also a test. Lifespan is testing us to see if we stick together. Are we going to unite?
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Is the community going to stick by us? We were prepared for this response, and we're going to pass the test. It's unity time. Next Thursday, we're going to hold a rally at the hospital, an informational picket on Dudley Street and Eddy Street, right on the corner. It's going to be from 2 to 5 p.m. We've tried raising our issues at the bargaining table, and we will continue. Now it's time to start raising our issues to the public, right in front of the hospital. Who's coming? There's going to be more information on our website about our rally next Thursday. We hope that you can all come. It'll be between shift changes. We need everybody out there. We need to unify for our great cause. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke. You know, that just gave me chills, just seeing everybody's hand raised like that. You know what? We have to send a clear message that we're unified, you know, and this is a pretty good first step. So a round of applause to everybody that took the day to come here.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. The Rhode Island AFL-CIO is proud to be a part of this demonstration today This is what the Christmas spirit is all about. It's about justice. It's about taking care of each other. It's about making sure people are not oppressed.
Buenas tardes, hermanos y hermanas. Yo les quiero dejar saber que la coalición estatal de sindicatos AFL-CIO, EFL-CIO les respalda a estos trabajadores porque esta manifestación es la esencia del espíritu de la Navidad. La Navidad es sobre el apoyo mutuo, es sobre el respeto, es sobre apoyar a tu hermano, tu hermana.
Let's all pledge together that we have a New Year's resolution for 2015, that we end wage theft in Rhode Island.
Y quiero que todos nos comprometamos como resolución del nuevo año 2015 que vamos a acabar con el robo de sueldo aquí en el estado de Rhode Island.
Now think of what would happen is, you work here, and at the end of the day, you go into the cash register, and you take $50 out of it, you put it in your pocket, you walk out the door. What would happen to the worker?
Y quiero hacerle una pregunta. ¿Qué pasaría si un trabajador trabaja su día aquí, termina su turno y va a la cajera y roba $50 de la cajera? ¿Qué pasaría a ese trabajador?
The worker would be arrested, and owners who do not pay the workers fairly, they should be arrested. It's a crime.
En este caso, detendrían al trabajador, lo arrestarían. Pero ¿qué pasa cuando los dueños hacen lo mismo, robando el dinero de la bolsa? Ellos deben de ser arrestados. Es un delito, es un crimen también.
These employers that are cheating workers, they're cheating the worker. They're cheating the worker's family. They're cheating the taxpayer. They have to be punished. Workers have a right to come to work and be paid justly and get all of their wages at the end of the week. And this is something we're going to work on this year. This is just one example of what's going on in this state. We have to make sure that workers are treated fairly and justly. The rules have to be strengthened. The Attorney General has to be stronger in the enforcement. And we've got to make sure that everybody is treated justly. Thank you all for coming. Keep picketing. This is how you celebrate the Christmas spirit.
Thank you. Our union represents 11,000 individuals in the retail food industry here in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. And we will not stand for this gentleman, Mr. Chung Cho, trampling on all the wages and benefits and that which we've gotten for all these years. And we will not stand, and we will not put up with workplace terrorism by Chung Cho. And for those of you who don't know Chung Cho, allow me to introduce you to him. Here's Chung Cho. Here he is. Chung Cho. Take a good look at Chung Cho. Chung Cho. Hold this for me. Chung Cho, you got to pay up. You got to pay up. You stole the wages, and now you have to pay up. Hold on one second.
Let me interpret for you while you get it out.
All right.
Entonces, nosotros, el sindicato UFCW, representamos más de 11,000 trabajadores en la industria, el sector de preparación de comida y servicio de comida en Rhode Island y el sureste de Massachusetts. Y estamos aquí apoyando esta acción contra Gourmet Heaven y el dueño Chung Cho, porque no vamos a no permitimos que ese señor nos quita de los sueldos y beneficios que hemos organizado a ganar por todos esos trabajadores. Si ustedes quieren conocer a Chung Cho, aquí está. Aquí es Chung Cho, ese diablo.
So we say, pay up, Chung Cho. Pay Pedro Oos the $27,912 that you owe him. Pay Edgar Gargis the $35,904 you owe him. Pay Domingo Ars the $7,084 that you owe him. Pay Pedro Gargis the $8,320 that you owe him. Pay Rafael Hernandez the $5,310 that you owe him. Pay Edgar Orellana the $18,919 that you owe him. Pay Carlos Pacheco the $7,676 that you owe him. Pay Byron Lopez the $8,716 that you owe him. And pay Robert Cornilla the $32,558 you owe him. If you don't pay this money by December 26th, we will see you, Mr. Chung Cho, in federal court.
Entonces estamos aquí para hacer la demanda a Chung Cho. Chung Cho, pague a tu trabajador Pedro Ug los $27,912 que le debe. Paga a Edgar Vargas los $35,904 que le debe. Paga a Domingo Ag los $7,084 que le debe. Paga a Pedro Huarcas los $8,320 que le debe. Pague a Rafael Hernández los $5,310 que le debe. Pague a Edgar Orellana los $18,919 que le debe. Pague a Carlos Pacheco los $7,676 que le debe. Pague a Byron López los $8,716 que le debe. Y pague a Roberto Quinilla los $32,558 que le debe. Y Chung Cho, si usted no le paga a sus trabajadores lo que le debe antes del 26 de diciembre de 2014, nos vemos en el Tribunal Federal.
Y tenemos aquí Carmen Castillo, nuestra gran consejera de Providence, para apoyar a los trabajadores de Gourmet Heaven en esta lucha. So we have here Carmen Castillo, the great councilwoman of Providence, the city of Providence, who's here supporting the Gourmet Heaven workers in this fight.
Buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? Le voy a hablar en español porque sé que todos los trabajadores que están en problemas son hispanos como yo. Estoy aquí para decirle que lo voy a apoyar desde el principio hasta el final, que lo que está pasando aquí es un abuso, es como ser un esclavo, y nosotros en este siglo no vamos a permitir que hayan esclavos, y mucho menos en esta ciudad.
My name is Carmen Castillo. I'm a councilwoman, and I'm here to say that I'm going to support you from the beginning to the end of this fight. And I want to say that here, in this day and age, in this century, we will not allow slavery to exist, and not in our city, not in our names.
El abuso que se está cometiendo aquí con estos trabajadores es ilegal. Y el hecho de que algunas personas no tengan un documento no quiere decir que vamos a estar abusando de ellos. Estamos aquí para apoyarlo y espero que mis compañeros en el Consejo también puedan apoyar a estos trabajadores.
The fact is that wage theft is a crime. It doesn't matter who the workers are. It doesn't matter what their documentation status is. Stealing from your workers is a crime. And I support the workers, and I'm going to work so that all of my colleagues in the City Council of Providence support them as well.
So, sorry, I had to leave. I'm working in the Omni Hotel. I'm a room attendant too. I'm supposed to work in right now, but I came down to say I support you 100%. I support the workers. I support the justice. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Labor Vision. We appreciate your input and encourage your comments. Labor Vision can be seen on this channel 3 times each week: Tuesday at 7 p.m., Thursday at 8 p.m., and Saturday at 5 p.m.
I'm Larry Pirtle, President of the National Education Association Rhode Island. On behalf of our 12,000 members here on Debate School and Gingerbread Day, I want to wish everyone happy holidays, a great new year, and thank everyone for their support of public education and our students. There's not a better investment. Again, happy holidays from the 12,000 members of NEA Rhode Island.
Good morning, my name is Mary Jo Pouliot. I'm president of the NEA Rhode Island Children's Fund. I'd like to wish everybody a happy holiday and a very healthy new year.
We have the Chief of Police, Hugh Clements, is in attendance today, and so are quite a few other of our Providence police officials, to include the motorcycle cadre that escort in the tractor trailer. I'd like to just take a moment to really put a special thanks out to our police department. Makes a huge difference throughout the city, so thank you very much. And just in case some folks don't know, I just want to give a little bit of context for the situation here. So the NEA of Rhode Island, really the backbone of the entire operation, their president, Mr. Larry Pirtle, is here today. Larry. Also, Mr. Frank Flynn, the Rhode Island AFT president, is here this morning and every year. I believe I saw Mr. George Nee, the Rhode Island AFL-CIO president, is in attendance this morning every year. We're also very fortunate to have the president of the Providence Teachers Union, Ms. Mary Beth Calabro, is in attendance today. Thank you for coming. For me personally, one of the things I'm very grateful for as the principal of an elementary school here in this particular district, our district commander, Lieutenant DeAndrade, is in attendance. I know I mentioned the police a minute ago, but Lieutenant DeAndrade works directly with our school. I just want to take a minute to thank her. I'd also like to believe that when you came in the gym today, it looked a little different. Is that true? The gym looks a little different this year. Looks a little brighter, much brighter, much cleaner. We are very, very fortunate that Councilman Correa went out and procured some funding to have our entire gym redone. So I want to give a special shout out to Councilman Correa, and thank you very much for being such a strong advocate for our building. The Horace Mann company, so people ask me all the time, where all the presents come from? And they look at me as the principal, Mr. Criminal, all those presents in your office? And clearly they're not. Quite a few organizations step forward to support our school every year, at least for the last 25 years, a quarter of a century. So in attendance today, and I'd like to thank the Horace Mann Company for their support. I'd like to thank the Providence Police and Providence Fire Departments. I know they don't just come out today and support us in this way. They also support our families and students. We have all of our friends from the Debate family, which is just always amazing for me to see here in our building. We have Mr. Josh Debate and his girls volleyball team from Mount St. Charles in attendance. I believe we also have some representatives from the Ponegantset High School. We have representation from Portsmouth High School here today. I believe we have some friends from the University of Rhode Island. And a new name to the list. I am not familiar, but always happy to see the names on the list. The Atrian Networking Corporation. Are they in attendance? Thank you very much. Thank you and welcome. And for me, I actually personally, if I may again, I'll be a little egocentric here. A good friend of mine is here today, and he used to be our local patrolman in the area. His name is Tony Roberson. He's a member of the Providence Police Department, and Tony used to look after our school on a daily basis. Tony's in attendance today. He's a very inspirational person for myself, and we're very fortunate to have him in our community.
I don't know if they're on my list.
Thank you. So I'm sure most of you saw, maybe even all of you saw, the adults anyway, when the gifts arrive, they're not in the back of somebody's car. They're not in the back of a van. They're actually, boys and girls, in a tractor-trailer truck. You know, those big, huge trucks you usually see on the highways. That's how the presents arrive here. I don't personally own one. Fortunately, the Teamsters Local 251 donate their time and their service in their vehicle. So I'd like to take a moment to thank the Teamsters 251, Local 251. As I've been saying on the announcements here at school the last couple of days, the amount of logistics that go into planning an event of this magnitude, huge. This starts, as soon as this is over today, next year we will begin planning. And so the amount of work that goes into this really is just, unless you've been involved in it, it's just, you might take it for granted. Not that anybody wants to, but it's just really amazing. And we're very fortunate here at our school. Nurse Mary gets things rolling immediately. She's incredible. Nurse Mary. And if you've been coming here the last 5 or 6 years, you are probably also very familiar now with our PTO president, Virginia Morgan, who does just an amazing job here at our school. And the truth is, I just want to take a moment. Virginia's bigger than the school. Virginia's in the neighborhood. Virginia's in the community. Virginia's at central administration type meetings. Virginia started here at the school. She's branched out into the community. She's throughout the entire city of Providence on our behalf, always advocating for our kids, always standing up for our families. So, Ms. Morgan, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. The decorations, the preparation, and all those things that happen, the list of people involved is probably 20, 30, 40 people. But at the core of that, we have Mrs. Racinos, who I'm hoping will become our next PTO president. I'm going to stack the ballot box. But Mrs. Racinos, I'm hoping she's here in attendance. Is she here? Good. Mrs. Racinos. Mr. Abe Abelardo, he's involved also much more than just the school, but he gives so much to our school, so I'd like to thank Mr. Abe for all of his efforts. And maybe the most involved parent I've ever met, and she's just involved from before school, during school, after school, in the summer, Miss Andrea Harris. But also, I think we're smart enough to know that, as Valerie reminded me, it's about the kids. And Ms. Valerie Staples, who's trying to hide behind me, she's the engine. Valerie's the engine behind everything that we see here. Since I've been here, this is my 7th year at debate. One of the first names I heard when I came here, obviously, was Lucille Furier. Lucille was amazing. And then shortly thereafter, I heard of Valerie. And I didn't meet Valerie for my first couple of months here. And then Valerie came in, and she's just such a warm person, such a caring person, that you would think she was in this building every single day. And that's the level of impact that Valerie Staples has. So I want to take a moment to really, really give a nice round of applause for Miss Valerie Staples. So, for those of you who are familiar, we are about to begin our reading of the Gingerbread Express. I'd like to call up, we have special guest readers this year. I think they were sort of indoctrinated last year. We have Mr. Ray Allsworth and Miss Sonia Grouillon, who will be coming up for the reading of the Gingerbread Express.
Wow, look around at all these presents. Oh my God. So, kids, do you know where all these presents came from? No. Well, I'm going to tell you where all these presents came from. Listen to the story. The icy wind was howling around the William Debate School, a wonderful school that sits on a busy hill in Providence. When the school children looked through the frosty windows, it was almost like being at the North Pole. Behind the teacher's big desk, the giant calendar said, December! The children were very excited because December is a very special time of year. What could possibly be so exciting in December? Why, a magical school bus called the NEA Rhode Island Gingerbread Express. Everyone laughed and danced. The students struggled to carry the big piles of gifts, and sadly, the school bell rang. It was time to go. The gingerbread cookies had other children to go visit. The big brown cookies waved goodbye to the children, wishing them a happy gingerbread day. And the children made a very special promise to be kind and courteous, wishing them and they made a very special, another special wish too. We wish and we wish as we work and we play that all children of the world will have a happy gingerbread day.
Thank you, Mrs. Grulon, and thank you, Mr. Allsworth. Fantastic, really sets the tone for what's very shortly about to happen. Ms. Denise DeBate came to me this morning and let me know that this year, being our 25th year, is a bit of a, well, it's very much a milestone year for us here at this school, and as it relates specifically to Gingerbread Express. So I just want to invite Denise up. She has a special message.
Okay. This is Andrea and Kyle. And I want to also highlight that Andrea participates in the Manton Avenue project. And if you haven't heard about it, you ought to look it up on Google, because they do wonderful work in their theater project with children. They don't just teach them to act, do they? They teach them to market it, the lighting, the staging, and the children love it. And they become playwrights. And you have amongst you a very famous playwright, Andrea. Would you like to tell them what your play was about, who it was about?
My play was about two monkeys that were trapped by robots, and Mr. DeBate went to help them.
So William DeBate rescued everyone. Okay, so this is a very special 25th anniversary of the Gingerbread Express. 25 years ago, on a very snowy day in December of 1989, before many of the people in this room were even born, the very first call came from Santa at the North Pole asking if the NEA Rhode Island Gingerbread Express could help him with a big delivery. It seems the children at the William DeBate School had been just so good that all their gifts would not fit on his sleigh. When Santa called, most of the gingerbread cookies were already busy getting everything ready for other gingerbread kids. There was only one gingerbread cookie working by the telephone that snowy day. So this special gingerbread cookie, that is the very first gingerbread cookie, the original gingerbread cookie, hurried to get everything ready. The folks at NEA Rhode Island scurried around and helped the gingerbread cookie load up the gingerbread buses, and they brought big bags of gifts to the children at the William DeBate School in that year. Eventually, as time went on, there were so many good kids and so many presents that we found more live gingerbread cookies who joined in the delivery as they do every year. Every year after that, NEA Rhode Island has worked with Santa to make sure that all the presents arrive on time. To everyone involved in the NEA Rhode Island Gingerbread Express, all the sponsors and dancing gingerbread cookies, and especially NEA itself. Larry Pirtle, Bob Walsh, Valerie Staple, all the NEA folks. We give our biggest gingerbread hugs for the joy-filled memories you have given to the children at the William DeBate School. We sincerely thank you for these 25 happy gingerbread years and for believing we do. and for believing in the magic of those very precious few childhood years. At this time, Andrea and Kyle and all the students would like to present a special gift to the chief gingerbread cookie, the original, to thank her for answering that important call from Santa on that snowy day a long time ago. And they want to thank her for merrily dancing all of the children through 25 beautiful gingerbread celebrations. Will the chief gingerbread cookie, William DeBate's granddaughter, Julie DeBate, please come up.
Hi, I'm John DeLuca, news anchor at ABC6 in Providence. We're so glad to be a part of Feed 1000. Happy holidays, everyone, and Happy New Year.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Cowley, a news anchor here with John DeLuca at Feed 1000. This is the 4th year they've been doing it, the 1st year that we've taken apart. It's so nice to be here, but to see the need of all the people here in Rhode Island. We're happy to be here to help them out and be a part of this event. Happy holidays, everyone.
On behalf of the Rhode Island AFL-CIO, we'd like to wish a happy holidays, Merry Christmas to the community. This event is part of the ongoing efforts that the labor movement enjoys every year in serving, making this a better community. We have members of many, many different unions here today that are reaching out, making sure that families have a good, solid meal served with waiters and waitresses with white gloves at a place where there's a tablecloth, and have an opportunity to get a flu shot, get coats, get presents. But this is all part of an effort that the labor movement makes every year to giving back to our community to make sure that everybody in our community is healthy, happy, hopefully has a great job, keeps their families together. So again, we hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you very much.
Hello, Merry Christmas. Hugh Clements, Chief of the Providence Police Department. I want to say happy holidays to the labor community. I want to thank you for what you do during the course of the year for these type of events. Feed 1000 or PMG. This is a fantastic event that the Providence Police is proud to be part of. But most especially, I want to thank the labor community for events like this that you put on and for what you do each and every day. Merry Christmas to you and your families.
Hi, my name is Chana Oi. I came from Cambodia, and giving thanks is a great way to just, you know, appreciate to everything that I have. Coming from Cambodia is so difficult, and having the opportunity here in America and seeing all the happy faces here today, this is why one of the biggest thing that I want to do every year, coming to help out the whole community, Providence, and seeing all these lovely kids with their cheerful spirits and everything. It just makes me feel really happy, and happy holiday to everyone, and Merry Christmas, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to help out and give back my thanks.
Hi, I'm Alicia, and this is Elijah, and this is our very first time here, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. And to all the families out there, have a Merry Christmas, and God bless.
I'm Staff Sergeant Brian Knowles. I am here helping out at this wonderful event and honored to be here. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
How you doing? My name is Dave Watson, and this is my son Dane. And I'm an electrician for Local 99, and this is our 3rd or 4th year doing Feed 1000, and we love it. Wouldn't miss it for the world. So, Merry Christmas, and you got anything to say, Dane?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn, and this is Brendan and Scott, and we're here today to help serve our neighbors in need. We're really excited to be here, to be able to spend the holiday season with our fellow Rhode Islanders, and we really hope you all have a happy holiday. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jim Bennett. I am chairman of the Rhode Island Convention Center Authority and also director of economic development for the city of Providence. And I am just so excited to be here to help feed thousands of people in the convention center, as well as provide with coats. And they tell me Santa Claus is coming, And I certainly can't wait to see that because I've tried to be a pretty good boy this year. So thank you for having me, and look forward to seeing everybody next year.
Hi, we're from United Healthcare Community Plan. We're happy to be here today as part of the third year of this important Feed 1000 event. This is one of the ways that we give back to our community with our team. We have a team of about 20 here today, and we're really pleased to be able to celebrate the holidays and also to be able to support a healthy and nutritious meal for everyone who's here today. So thank you, and thank you to all the sponsors who have joined us here today. And Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Happy holidays! Happy holidays!
Hi, my name is Julia Krasnow. I'm here from Rhode Island Free Clinic. We provide free comprehensive healthcare services to uninsured adults. We're very excited to be here at the Feed 1000 event, and we wish a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays to all the attendees today. Thank you very much.
Frank Robinson, and I'm a member of Johnson & Wales basketball team. This is my team behind me, my coaching staff, and we're just here to give back to the community. It's a very humbling experience. We're very happy to be here and be a part of something so special, just to give us peace of mind of how blessed we are as people and as basketball players to witness something and be a part of something so special. It's definitely a humbling experience, and we're very happy to be here and provide our services to the community.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is the women's basketball team, and we're all thankful to be here for the Feed 1000 people and to give back to the community. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
Merry Christmas! Happy holidays!
Good afternoon, my name is Staff Sergeant Kay Wood. I'm stationed here in Providence in Transportation Services Company on 1 Narragansett Street. It's a great event today. We're serving the homeless as well as the needy in support of also the Toys for Tots program with the United States Marine Corps here live at the Convention Center in Rhode Island downtown. It's a wonderful experience, a great time of the year. If you can come out today and just volunteer or even come out to get a good meal, fill your bellies, and also come get a toy. And for a needy family or someone that you might know that needs a toy, you can come and get one as well to give to a needy family. It's a great time. Wonderful people are here. You come share your history of the last year. They had a great time as well. But this year is a great turnout. So I want to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all. And thank you again for having me here today. And so Merry Christmas to all and Happy New Year's.
Hello, I'm Mike D'Amico. I'm here at Feed 1000, 2014, here at the Rhode Island Convention Center. Once again, we're here with a group of people, volunteers, hundreds of volunteers that come every year to help out. And it's a great event. Everybody that helped out with my organization last year was begging to come back this year to help out. There's an unbelievable need for stuff like this and activities, and the giving of Christmas, the giving out presents, clothes. Santa Claus is here, and not to mention we're feeding probably 2,500 people this year. It's a sad time of year for a lot of people. A lot of people get depressed, but we're here to help out, and thank all of the volunteers and naturally all the sponsors of this event.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Daly. I'm the business manager of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 99. We are here today to give back to the community. It's a wonderful event. We love doing projects like this, and we look forward to doing it again next year. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Good afternoon. My name is Ralph Mollis. I'm the Secretary of State of Rhode Island, and it's just an honor to be involved in this amazing event. This is Rhode Island's holiday. Behind me, we have hundreds of volunteers serving thousands of people here with jackets, with toys, with food. It really is their holiday, their Christmas. The most gratifying, of course, when you see the little kids come through the line and we get a chance to put a smile on their face with music, with food, with toys. So this is Rhode Island's holiday. Encourage you to get involved next year. I want to thank the labor movement being so involved. Could not do it without them. And again, on behalf of my family and myself, to all of you out there, I wish you a Merry Christmas, a happy holiday season, and a healthy New Year.
This is Mike Lyons with the Pawtucket Red Sox, along with Paws, wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas. We hope that you enjoyed as much as all the people that are down here today as the result of a on the help and the organization of a wonderful collection of people from all over the state of Rhode Island. Feed 1000 is exactly that, an effort to try and put together a day that's really memorable and worthwhile for a lot of people that are less fortunate, including a lot of the homeless people in the state of Rhode Island. So we're happy to be a part of it. We're down here just walking around and taking pictures with the kids because everybody likes meeting Paws. They like meeting Santa at this time of the year, but they like Paws too. So we're doing that and we're taking pictures and just trying to have a good time.
My name is Sergeant Gomes, and these are my other fellow explorers with the Providence Police Explorers. And we're here today for the Feed 1000, which is actually I'd say one of the greatest things that you could possibly have for the city of Providence. I mean, you're given to people who need these things. The people that I see come in here, it makes me feel good about myself, and I hope it's the same way for my fellow explorers here.
So this is our 4th year holding the event. We really weren't, we started this thing, we thought Feed 1000. We fed about 800 the first year, and this is year 4, and it looks like we're going to feed upwards of 2,500 people today. So we get bigger and bigger every year. The people are very much enjoying it. The food's been great all day long. It's just been a wonderful day for everybody. So we got some good music playing, and I just want to say, throw it out there to everybody. Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, and be well.
Hi, my name's Susie. I'm from Planned Parenthood of Southern New England. We're here today promoting healthy sexuality and handing out safer sex supplies. It's an incredible event, and I just wanted to say Happy Holidays to all of our attendees.
My name's Alvin Reyes. This is my daughters, Kiara and Gianna, and I'm here representing Local 99 as well as Building Futures, and it's a great opportunity to give back to our community. We enjoy coming here, donating our time, and just seeing everybody with a smile on the face just enlightens both our organizations and our lives. So we're blessed to be here. And we hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and have a Happy New Year. And we want to stress how important it is to incorporate and give back to our communities. Thank you, and God bless.
I'm Kyle, I'm 9 years old. I go to Hampton Meadows, and I came here to help people who don't have homes. And Merry Christmas.
Hi there, I'm Colin and I'm 9 years old. I go to Hampton Meadows School. I'm here because my mom and dad brought me. I didn't really want to go at first, but now I'm starting to have fun. Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Ania Garcia, Miss Rhode Island USA 2015, and this is Mary Malloy, Miss Rhode Island Teen USA 2015, and this is Alessia. We're here today giving back to our community. It's such a beautiful event. It's unfortunate to see so many homeless individuals, but it's great that we're taking this time, giving back, providing them with coats, hats, gloves, and food. It's amazing. We'll be feeding about 3,000 individuals today, and it's such a beautiful day and such a beautiful thing to do, especially this time of the year. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Congressman David Cicilline, and I'm really proud to, first of all, say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of your viewers. I was very happy to be here today to be part of this effort, watching Rhode Islanders help Rhode Islanders, feeding over 1,000 Rhode Islanders. It's very important during this time of year that we really keep in mind and remember those people who may not be as fortunate and may not have had all of the wonderful blessings we've had in our lives. And this was a great opportunity to feed some of our friends in the community, make sure some of the children have a toy for Christmas, make sure that they have some access to important health services. But it's really about just being a responsible part of the community, and I'm happy to be here.